I thank you for the statement, and may I now invite International Council for Education of People with Visual Impairment to make the statement.
Distinguished Chair and Excellencies and colleagues, the International Council for the Education of People with Visual Impairments and the World Blind Union are leading a coordinated global campaign, the Global Braille Literacy Campaign, More Braille, More Empowerment. In many countries, children and adults who are blind or deafblind do not have the opportunity to learn Braille at school or attend school at all. Adults lack access to Braille materials, and educators often do not receive the training or resources they need to support Braille literacy. We have enlisted support from international and regional organizations from both developing and developed countries. The campaign is also built on collaboration with vital contributions from individuals, educators, researchers, families, and blind adults, Braille users, helping to shape the campaign through their knowledge, leadership, and lived experience. Together, we share the goal of reaching the most vulnerable children and adults who are blind or deafblind to ensure access to Braille and opportunities to learn Braille, promoting inclusive education through Braille literacy in alignment with Sustainable Development Goals. The campaign is grounded on the United Nations Convention of the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. The CRPD positions Braille as essential for full realization of human rights for persons who are blind, deafblind, or have low vision. Ensuring access to information in both public and private sectors, we draw particular attention to Article 9, accessibility, Article 21, freedom of expression and opinion and access to information, Article 24, education. Access to Braille is the primary literacy medium for persons who are blind, constitutes an essential component of these obligations. In the case for Braille is not founded on tradition alone. It is supported by a substantial growing body of research. Research continually demonstrates that persons who are blind who acquire Braille literacy achieve significantly higher levels of educational attainment, greater rates of employment, and higher earnings than their peers who do not know Braille. These differences represent a measurable return in the public investment in inclusive education and a measurable indicator of the cost of its absence. We, the undersigned, affirm that the following principles and call upon all states and institutions to recognize and uphold them. Every child who is blind has a right to learn Braille. Early access to Braille is essential. Braille and digital technologies are mutually reinforcing. Families should be comprehensively informed of the importance of Braille literacy and accorded a meaningful role in the planning and delivery of their child's education. We respectfully call upon governments, ministries of education, legislative bodies, and all relevant stakeholders to undertake enshrining Braille literacy within national education legislation, policy frameworks in alignment with CRPD obligations.
I thank you for the statement.